Alright, welcome back to the channel, Cruising for ADV. Today I'm at the Douglaston Salmon Run, fishing the S-turn in the lower clay. It's really the first part where the estuary enters into the salmon river. So a lot of fresh fish. As you can see, it's early season, not a lot of people. But I wanted to take you along on this walk. Well, actually, this fish taking me for a walk. Got this fish hooked up, and I'm actually fishing, trying to pull in this fish, reel in this fish along this bank. And this bank was never really there before. I think they might have made this improvement. The DSR made this improvement probably close to 8 to 10 years ago. Hard for me to recall, but they added these tree bases along the bank, which created these deep pools of fish. It's like one of the first holes, deep holes, where these fish can hold up. A lot of guides like to come here. They come up from the estuary. There's a boat launch down by the estuary off of Lake Ontario, and they'll actually use their drift boats and motor their clients upriver to this section. Once we get down further, you'll see all the guides just lined up with their clients. But yeah, there's nobody here. This is a great spot to fish, especially when you start seeing the steelhead come and the browns come through. A lot of people float fish this section, but it's kind of difficult. Even though there's not a lot of people, you know, you're dealing with these tree bases that you have to try to maneuver through. And if you get that fish tired enough, you can bring them in right to the bank right here. It can be tricky, but as you'll see, this fish runs me all the way downstream, and I land it where the water gets lower. Beautiful spot. Every year it could be different, especially in the early season. They may not get to, this can be overgrown, and they may not get to it. Just trying to clean it up. But I know this year we're doing a lot of stream improvements. A little bit up further. So the DSR is constantly doing stream improvements, and this is one of them. Just on the other side, that's a great place to fish. There's a bend right where this hole meets up, and the fish hold up right there. Yeah, but I'm just trying to work this fish, get it tired enough where if I can find a good spot to get it in. It's a really nice area. This is probably a good spot to land too, but this, like I said, these fish are fresh. They're coming right out of the lake into the estuary. This fish was not ready to come in. Sometimes you have to let out a little line, keep tension on it though, keep that side pressure, but let out a little line so you're up and over these tree bases. This wood that you don't want your line to rub against and break off. Starting getting down to this lower section down here where all these guides are at. A lot of fish, when they first come in, they'll hold up. So they're fishing lower water, trying to drift through. But if you've seen any of my videos, I have a video out where I go more into depth about this section of the river and how just drifting and holding in certain pools will create reaction bites. it's crazy. Just coming along. Gotta get around this bend. And here's all the guides. I'm starting to get in an area where I can land this fish. It gets a little bit lower. But literally right around that bend, probably another 400 yards past that, is that bridge right off the estuary. I forget which bridge it is, but a lot of people look at that just to see what's coming through. This is the lower section. It's literally the first place where these fish meet the gravel. The bellies hit the gravel. Alright, we're finally making some movement on this fish. Just about ready to get them in. You can see it's a good hook set. Yeah. Here's all the guides, clients, and perf boats. Yeah, if you're new to the Salmon River, I recommend getting a guide. I used a guide probably the third time that I went to the Salmon River, and they provide you with a lot of knowledge. Because when you're new, you're always wondering if you're doing it right or not. They'll make sure that, they'll try to get you on fish, get you in an area where they believe, you have a better success chance of getting on fish, and also provide you with the right tools and techniques. But this is actually my 29th year coming to the Salmon River. I love it. Not every year is the same. There has been some years where I've maybe gotten one hookup. That's it. And then there's some years where it's just epic. This is a beautiful section of the river. Also, DSR is probably my favorite place to fish on the Salmon River. As you can see, there's plenty of space. Doesn't get really, filled up with a lot of people, shoulder to shoulder. If you watch any of my videos, these fish are bright. They're not zombie fish. They're fresh. That's some of the advantages of fishing down here. Keep this place clean. But there is sections of the upper river I do like to fish. Go more into those in future videos. But yeah, almost have them in. Big king. Clear water. I love it. This one point I thought I had it coming in, and then this fish almost broke my rod. Started circling around me, my rod tip was hitting the ground. I was gonna break off, but eventually I got it in. And that was it. But that's the lower clay. A beautiful section of the river. The DSR tries to keep maintenance on it, because it does get overgrown. But yeah, if you haven't seen any of my videos, I hope you do. I have a lot of videos on Salmon River. Just stuff like this. But I just wanted to get this out just to go over what the lower clay looks like, the advantages of fishing the lower end, and some of the things that you'll see. If you're headed out to the Salmon River, I wish you the best of luck. If you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe. Please like and share, and as always, I hope you join me on my next adventure.